Right, where does... Oh, flip, really?
Let's get ready to tango!
Right. I didn't use this, but I think the auto proximity is probably pretty good.
It won't kill you to smile.
Okay, I need to
That's...
dodge a bit more. Yeah, it looks like it's a time thingy.
In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you.
Yes.
Look out! So, Mr. Referee, how was that round for you?
Oh, what? I hit you. It's annoying because sometimes you can hit them out of their attacks and sometimes you can't.
That looks like it hurt, that.
So it's just kind of frustrating. Because it's inconsistent when that happens.
Hey, is that Jack Ryder's chop I see?
Oh,
People of Gotham, enjoy your evening.
it will be your last. I don't know what it said. I was too busy doing things. But probably. That sounds a jokery thing. Oh no, I need to pull again. I thought with the fact he went down like that, he was about to go. What?
Give him a kicking for me, boys.
What? I was hammering the A button. Why didn't he fall? And because he didn't get up, I lost my combo bonus.
I am the greatest. More helicopters? Alex,
That's annoying.
what are you doing?
I'm hammering the A button. Thank you. I'm glad you agree this time.
Can I get out of this? Give me at that shot, that.
No.
I'll rip you apart. We're all Gotham to see.
Okay.
I'm out, bats. My
Sure they do.
come in, boys. Knock him about a bit. I've got a city to address. Mind your head, bats.
Okay.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Okay. You're not who I wanted to get with that, but alright.
Oh, Mr. Referee, how was that round?
That would have been a natural hit if, you know, you'd done it when I told you to.
I'll
Oh, you're already
give you
down.
Something for the morning news, Gotham.
Okay.
This won't stop me.
Yeah, it will. Now, it's the gun that got me, so I need to be careful of the gun.
You'll die for this, bats.
No, I won't. Well, maybe I will, but then I'll get to reload.
Bring it on. Think you can beat
Okay.
me? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, I dodged that.
Good.
Or do I just want to keep
Back
it?
in a second.
Okay, that's it. No, I...
In you come, boys. Tear him a new one for me. Here it
No, what?
Mind your head, bats. I think it's a unanimous decision. I am the greatest.
Okay, that hit me. And I lost my bonus. Which is fine. Oh, I countered. Oh, these are now zappity zaps. Okay.
Can you hear me? Got a message for all my adoring
Oh, there we go. Oh, no, no, no. I thought he was down! That's so mean, game. I was waiting for him to be down. And then he was like, oh, actually, I'm not down.
How was that round?
Is everyone down now? I think everyone's down now. Right. Oh. Isn't this where I did the 3?
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, Bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round?
Badge booked.
Always.
What?
I'll never let you win. Never.
There's an explosive punch. How would that work with the proximity thingy? What's it? Ooh, I got some achievements. Big Bang and Bigger Bang. He's got kisses on the picture. Oh, I assume Harley had that one.
Dad, thank God. I was so worried.
I'm fine, Barbara. The GCPD finally has control of the asylum.
Woo!
Doctors are treating the injured, but it looks like it'll take some time. All super criminals are back in custody. Quite a mess in there. And the venom-enhanced inmates are returning to normal. Though for some, the process can be quite painful.
I mean, yeah. I did blow up his face.
How are you doing?
I'll survive. See you tonight, Barbara. Shame about your car. Can I give you a ride?
Thanks, Jim, but I have one on the way.
Get some rest. You deserve it.
Second National Bank was just robbed by Harvey Dent, a.k.a.
Stay safe, Jim.
2 officers down. The suspect is fleeing in their patrol car.
Oh, here we go. The credits. So yeah, I've enjoyed that. I mean, Kevin Conroy, he is Batman. Mark Hamill is the Joker. Always happy to see those two. Hear those two? Maybe hear those two rather than see them. But always happy to hear those in their respective roles. Yeah, I think I really enjoyed this. I think I enjoyed it because it's more linear. In comparison to kind of some other games there are where it's like, oh, big open world, you can go anywhere and do anything and explore everywhere, and it's like, but to an extent that's not necessarily as fun for me. Having this kind of linear story that follows around, but having little bits off that you can explore, and you can explore the world, I think is quite fun. I know I could have pushed a bit more and probably done more of the side stuff, but for me, the main part of a game is the story, and I think this one had an interesting one. I'm not sure about the whole Joker turning himself into a Titan monster thing, especially considering we've kept hearing that it takes away their cognitive functions, which is why the 2 guard Titan guys at the end were attacking us. So yeah, why would Joker do that and still be kind of the Joker? Unless he had a very special strain. But he shot us with the same strain, so we'd still be the Batman, we'd just be really powerful and horrific looking. So yeah, I'm not sure about that for the end. I think I get that you want it to be kind of a video gamey type, boss battle-y type thing. I quite liked the way Poison Ivy worked as a fight, because that did kind of make sense. Thinking about it in storyline, I think most of the bosses made sense. I loved the Scarecrow sections. Those were amazing. I don't think you could make a game where Scarecrow's the main boss without him just becoming an ordinary character, an ordinary villain, rather than being Scarecrow. These things with Scarecrow were great, but I don't think you can make a full game on them. I think you have to have kind of side things to them. Have it be like the side thing that kind of almost interrupts the narrative, which is kind of what happened. And you did end up where you kind of, I think in the last one, kind of roughly closer to where you wanted to be at the end of it. Yes. So, but yeah. So I'm not entirely sure what you could do with that further. It's one of the problems is sometimes you have this great side bit, which can interrupt the story, but it can't stand on its own. And I don't think the Scarecrow sections could stand on their own. Yeah. So yeah, I love the kind of DC, a lot of the kind of big villains in Batman. I think Batman's my favorite DC character. I think there were some sections with the Riddler, where it was just kind of, you've got to do a little bit of a physical assault course, and it's like, that's not what he does. He does mind things, and riddles, and puzzles, and clues, and that kind of thing. Admittedly, I'm not entirely sure how you could incorporate that into a video game. I mean, I did like there's various kind of images around, and you've got to try and match them up to the riddle. I think that worked quite well. But then some of the other things were just, I've hidden a green question mark somewhere. Which, I think I really like the idea of the Riddler, but he's very rarely done well. I've not seen the latest film, so I'm not commenting on that. But Jim Carrey, not good. Not a good Riddler. I think sometimes it's very easy for the Riddler to almost become more the Joker, or a version of the Joker, rather than the Riddler, who is a bit more serious in a way. There's probably more things to find. I'm not sure if I'm going to find any more. I quite like the idea of just being like, alright, I've got to the end of the story, and Batman has now gone off to the Second National Bank where 2 officers are down because Two-Face has shot 2 of them. And I don't know if that's a thing. That would be kind of interesting if they, in the kind of expanded, in the next one, if they kind of expanded on that. But then again, that could just be a side story somewhere else that's just kind of in between. So yes, there's a few, because there are quite a few characters that weren't touched on, like Two-Face, who are fairly kind of well-known. He says, trying to think of some other ones. I think Two-Face is probably the biggest one. Oh, well, the ones that have been in film, we didn't see the Penguin. We didn't see Catwoman in this. Going through the modern ones. Two-Face wasn't in this. We didn't actually meet the Riddler. Victor Freeze, who is I mean, I really like the Batman animated series version of him, with his wife, with Nora being cryogenically frozen, and the whole oh yes, Batman. No, I can't do that. Can't do the voice. Can't do the voice at the moment. It's like, what is a to never again walk? What is the line? To never again walk on a hot summer's day, with a warm, with a cool breeze in your face and a warm hand to hold. Oh yes, I'd kill for that, Batman. Which I think is great. I love that line, and you could probably tell. He's not in this. Ra's al Ghul wasn't in this. So I think, yeah, it'll be interesting just to see kind of where things go, like what happens in future Batmans. I might not go straight into it. Well, I mean, I say that like I've got control. It'll probably still end up on the Patreon poll. We'll see what happens. We'll see what they want. So yes, I did enjoy this, I think because of the linearity and the fact it wasn't a completely open world game. There was this very structured setup that you couldn't access everywhere, and you had certain areas you were going to, and they would change over time as you progress the story, which you can't really do in other in a fully open world, because then you want people to be able to get anywhere and access anything at any time. But yeah, having it changed like this, I think was really fun, and having the story kind of progress and change as things went on. So yes, I have enjoyed this. We'll see what comes next. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.